they think of us as riding around giving tickets. I can tell you, I've probably, out of 13 years of my life, I probably rode around and gave tickets maybe 4 years of the 13 years, because there's so many other jobs. LAPD offers 270 jobs, and there's an array of things. You can work in law, and as in plastic risk management, HR, all kind of different things. And so those are the things that we don't think about. I don't like to go overtime, so I would talk to you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I like to feed off your energy as well, so I like to start off with asking y'all to make some noise.
Woo!
Thank y'all. My name is Shane Coleman. I'm the director of Heroes of Life, which is a multimedia music and production program, mentoring program for youth and young adults. We're in Pacoima, but we work out of a lot of different other areas. So we do everything from, give the full music lessons, voice, bass, guitar, drums, piano, songwriting, read and write music, all that good stuff. Also video and film production. And so we do a lot of concerts, we do a lot of festivals, fairs, we put on quite a few things. And the thing that's really amazed me is, like, over the years, because I'm also a drummer songwriter, I have a funk old school R&B Latin soul group, so we're also the backup band for LTD. I just re-linked with one of my close friends, Jeanette Hobbs of Emotions, that's Earth and Fire folks. And there's a host of others, but what really amazes me is just staying on your grind, staying on your quest, staying on your vision, the people that you meet on the road to where it is that you're going. And so the people that I used to pay money to go see in concert now are in my phone. While I was sitting here, I just got a call from Danny Trejo's camp because Danny Trejo and Kid Frost have a record label now together. And so there are a number of things that we've done together in the community. There's a lot of other names I could drop as well, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is your purpose. Why are you on this planet? Why do you think you were born? What is it that you're here to do before you leave the planet? And I got my vision in 6th grade. Because I'm from South Philly.
Oh, okay.
But like she said, some people would know Philadelphia from the city of brotherly love. Well, it's brotherly love during the day hours, but it's the city of bodily harm at night. I mean, it's just crazy the stuff that's going on there. But sometimes I reflect on, because my dad, I guess, he might have been that Rolling Stone, because he wasn't at home, right? So mom's raised me and my sister and did a really, really good job with that. I mean, I was a Boy Scout, I was all these things, but then as I grew older, I started going through all the college circuit in Philadelphia, playing music with my group and that whole thing. But got my vision in 6th grade and came to California with no family here at all to complete what it is that I'm doing. So I want to let you in on what it is that the quest is, and also open the door for anyone that has any interest in participating or helping in this movement to help it move. And so what that is taking rivals, taking people that wouldn't ordinarily work together and have them work together by way of product. So some of the stuff I'm talking to Danny Trejo and his camp about right now is a lot of, like, I got Crips and Bloods right now that's ready to write some music together if it's going to benefit each other. And so Danny, well, one, he's got 10 million followers on his social media. So he's already agreed to open that floodgate to channel them to see all the things that we're doing to help grow that, right? But at the end of the day, the bottom line is just look at each other in the room, and instead of whatever name you were born under, you're going to give yourself a company name. So then anything and everything that you do, any conversation that you have with each other, you're going to be looking at each other as that company. And so together collaborating on projects and then getting them into the marketplace to make some real money is our weapon of choice of how to clean the street up and to bring peace where there's negativity. My greatest weapon is unity. And so when people get to understand each other and where you come from, and out of respect, love, and that whole unity, peace, begin to work together is what's going to change our planet. I'm sure everyone watches the news and sees all the negativity that's going on. Well, it's more good than it is negative, but we all have to stand up on that front. So utilizing the entertainment industry as the tool, as the carrot, that's how we're getting an opportunity to mentor other people into doing positive things. And so now I am calling on all my music and film friends to join in on this effort. And I've got a really strong group too that actually was just in the last couple of weeks really formed. But we're going to be working on a really large facility for our military folks in and out of the military to make sure we help take care of their families, their needs, their rights, medicines, just all of those things. And again, this is going to be done through concerts, fundraising, and things of that nature. So I say all of that to say I love what I do. And I put my own dreams of being the world's greatest drummer and all that stuff on the back burner to do what I'm doing with youth and community and bringing folks together. And in December of this year, I'll turn 60. And so, well, I got 10 children, 16 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandkids, right? And so I'm keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying? One thing, though, I rock them, and I give them back to the parents. I got to go. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good because we're able to be out there. But I want to encourage everyone. I mean, you're taking the time to go to school and get your education. Find out what you're here on this planet for, and make sure you take care of that before you leave the planet.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Javante Brown. I'm a deputy sheriff here on Valley campus. I've been working for the sheriff department for 11 years. Prior to that, I did security for a long time. I will be discussing violence for some reason. But I mean, that's an easy topic, you know. I'm nothing compared to the rest of you guys. It's just the easiest topic ever. You turn on TV, turn on the radio, blink your eyes. You see I grew up on violence, Tom and Jerry. Turn on Cartoon Network, you saw violence. Oh yeah. Flintstones. You name it. So it's not a hard topic. So I'm going to be real brief because violence is basic. But later on in our discussions, we can talk about how to maybe try to resolve it or fix it or minimize it. Yeah, that's it, man. Sip on people real brief. It's violent.
Hi everyone, my name is Marquita Thomas, and first of all I'd like to apologize for not being able to be here at 9:30. I had a board meeting, so I got here as soon as I could. I am Executive Director of the Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. I am co-chair of the Lesbian and Gay Advisory Board for the City of West Hollywood. I am on the board of Los Angeles Pride, and I would like to echo the sentiment of what was said earlier about the LAPD and the amazing job you guys did during Orlando. Orlando happened on the second day of Pride. We were actually advised by the feds to cancel Pride, and we said no. That's not what we do. Pride was actually born out of violence. It was born out of the Stonewall riots of 1969. We have always been afraid as a community, but what we have not done is we have not cowered in fear. So we decided to move forward with Pride. I have been working with marginalized communities since 2002. I grew up in Sumter, South Carolina, a place where being African American, being a woman, being LGBT is not something that is supported. It's not a place where you have a voice. So being in Los Angeles, a place where we could take to the streets when we were mad about Prop 8, we could take to the streets when we were mad about a candidate, we could just take to the streets because it was Tuesday. You know, they ran out of scones, we're taking to the streets. Being able to be in a place where there was community building and that we had a voice and all of my identities could be addressed and supported. I have really been very active in this space. I've been particularly active as an LGBT advocate for, like I said, since 2002. Right now, I work in the space of LGBT entrepreneurship and teaching LGBT entrepreneurs about all of the procurement opportunities available, not so much federally, but in the state of California, the legislature, AB 1678 and AB 53, which has opened up procurement to LGBT vendors for the companies that comprise the California Public Utilities Commission, which, as you know, is SoCal Gas, Edison, the water companies. It's also telecommunications, all of the cell phone companies, and it's billions and billions of dollars. And they do business with minority vendors, and that now includes LGBT. So there are billions of dollars in procurement available to LGBT entrepreneurs. And so we at the LAGLCC help our members get access to that money. Access to capital is very important in opening a business. And we particularly, we work in that space because we are a marginalized community, and whereas people who are not LGBT, they can start a business with money from friends and family, but oftentimes LGBT people are discriminated against out in society and in their families. So mom and dad aren't necessarily giving them a $2 million check.